Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Wacky Pundits. So Dr. D and Dr. A. So,
peace be with you.
Good, and with you too. So actually we don't really have anything in particular to talk about today.
So we're gonna chatter.
So we're just gonna shoot a bit the shit, and we were actually talking about just now before we started the episode, funnily enough, about society, how it's evolving lately in the last like 20-30 years, and how standards of how we have to behave ourselves in a modern society
It's going to
are
the
actually
dogs.
shifting.
It's going to the dogs.
Well, okay.
We have to censor ourselves.
In what way is it going to the
We have to
dogs?
censor ourselves. For me, that's the principal reason why society is shifting in a negative trajectory. When you have to censor your true thoughts, and you can't speak for yourself, you can't speak your true feelings. Obviously, you can think them, because nobody's going, at least not yet. No one's gonna penetrate your brain. But if you can't speak your thoughts and your opinions, then you're practically oppressed.
So what he's trying to say at the same time is that no matter what you say, there's always somebody who's going to get offended.
That's right.
Yeah?
That's right.
So, but at the end of the day, if you're going to live in a free society, free with a capital F, you're going to expect to have, haters and stuff like that.
Obviously.
Like even us right now, we're doing this fucking YouTube thing, and we're expecting people to give us crap online.
So people will hate you, even before you open your mouth. They just hate you.
They just look at your face.
Just look at you and they hate you immediately.
Say, that guy's a fucking asshole. I know. I sense it.
I do it myself.
It's alright. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. And whoever says that they don't do it are fucking liars.
Human nature.
Straight up.
Human nature.
Yeah, it's human nature.
It's despicable.
But
Admit it.
yeah, I mean, what we are talking about is that like nowadays you really have to watch out for every single word that you say. And
I just can't do it.
Up to a certain point.
I can't do it.
But up to a certain point, I can accept it. About certain themes that like people just don't want to see revisited, like World War II and all that, and all stuff that happened there. Although, on the other hand, it's good that you also talk about what happened, so that we make sure that it doesn't happen again.
People who forget history
will have it repeating again. Exactly. So, but then on the other hand, it's like, you really have to watch out nowadays. If you say one word, you have this community getting pissed off, or you say something else, another community
especially
gets pissed
the
off.
Feminists.
Well, you already rocked the boat very well a couple of episodes ago with that American woman thingy. So let's not go down that road again.
I'm proud of that. A little bit.
We still haven't heard anything actually. So
we're
waiting.
We're still unknowns at this moment. Believe me, as soon as they get wind of that episode,
it will change.
We're gonna hear something.
I'm sure it will.
There's gonna be turbulence.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, as with everything, there should be a balance. That's my opinion. I mean, like, it's good to have your own opinion and not be a pushover. That's something that I firmly believe in. In the past, I used to say, okay, well, the big boss has said it, so I better shut the fuck up and just do what he or she says. But nowadays,
you live life as if you're being filmed.
No, but with me, I'm talking about me personally. I actually doing the other way around. Like, because I criticize everything and everyone. And that's how my brain works right now.
Good.
It's like I don't accept everything that I see and read and hear as the truth. I need to go into it. But that's me because of my background. Yeah. But then, you have all this, there's rules and regulations of what to say, what to talk about in public. It's like, there's always a fine line.
Dangerously close to a totalitarian regime.
But 1984, no? George Orwell.
Practically, that wasn't meant to be a rule book, a guidebook.
Well, you fucking hit the spot. It's like turning into reality.
It's turning into reality all around us.
So for those who don't know, you want to do the story on George Orwell, 1984?
People are being deplatformed. they are having.
No, but tell the story about the book.
1984 practically describes the story of a dissident in a dystopia, which is
dystopia.
It's the opposite.
So it's a
of
bad
utopia.
vision of the future, a shitty future.
A shitty future, and this guy breaks all the rules. He starts consorting with a woman, I think, as well.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I read the book, but I remember some general features of it. And he is punished severely for it. He's reconditioned to enter society, just like last week's episode of the Cultural Revolution, which we talked about.
Yeah.
This guy has to go through a what's the word today? If you break the rules, you have to be re-educated.
Yeah, re-education.
Re-education camps.
Yeah.
You're going through re-education camps, and essentially this is what's happening today. If you say something wrong,
they are actually still happening. Yeah.
in the UK, for instance, if you say something which is considered racist, or sexist, or ageist, or fatphobic, or age-phobic, or whatever, you're sent to re-education camps if you're lucky.
Well, it all.
If you're not, then you're
not
sacked.
In England, not in England. Again, alarms are going to start ringing very soon.
All right.
Don't specify in specific countries. That has not happened yet in England, to my knowledge. No, that they send you in a fucking reform camp.
They send you to re-education.
What they do is, like, for example, someone who starts kicking about and like breaking stuff all over the place, anger management courses, stuff like that. But it would not be gulag level like we had in.
No, not gulags, but still.
But they might you
you
might get a fine and you end up doing this fucking course.
Yeah.
Well, okay. True. But it's just, I think it's just getting a little bit out of hand though.
Yes,
overall.
It's too much.
I mean, it's good to have that sort of balance so that no community is like, getting offended. But at the end of the day, people are people and everybody's got their own opinion. Some are just fucking stupid, their opinions, but, just have to take it from the chin.
Even in a certain country where
It's basically no different than people calling other people names in school, know? And, that's how I look at it at the end of the day.
It's like,
but that's my opinion anyway.
It's like people are becoming second-hand residents, second-hand citizens in their own country.
Rather than second-hand, that's another story. But what I'm looking at it is like you always have to have the filter. Like right now with the masks and the pandemic, you need that to filter your words as well.
Okay.
And sometimes, it's a good thing, but sometimes it's not so good, because at the end of the day, like for example, journalists that are speaking out, and they have their opinions, and then they get blown up.
Yeah, yes, right.
So
those are
why should they not have the right
job.
to do their job properly and uncover shit where there is shit to be uncovered? That's basically it. But everybody's got their own opinion. Yeah.
Journalists, with the exception of a few, haven't been doing their job probably.
But again, you're generalizing again because you're talking about this country where we live in.
No, not essentially.
No, in other countries there are journalists with balls. Come on,
the US.
There are everywhere. There are. And there are journalists who just deal with pet shows and stuff like that. Like when there is some weird
celebrity stories or
stuff like that. And you can't really call those journalists. The journalists for me are the ones that
doing the real work.
That they ask the really hot questions. I am friends with quite a few journalists here over in this country as well, and they all have their word, their salt. Yeah, at least the ones I know.
At least.
But yeah, I mean it's freedom of speech, which stuff that the free world has fought for, in theory. And now we're kind of
backtracking.
it's slowly being eaten away.
That's right.
Slowly being eaten away by the same people who secure that freedom of speech. You know, the same states.
Hard times create good men. Good men create good times. Good times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. It's a whole cycle.
So like we're going into that phase now.
Right now we're in the soft phase.
But let's hope that the cycle will be broken.
Let's hope so.
We'll see. In the meantime, I think we're done for today.
Yes.
If you have any comments, as usual, let us know your opinion. We'd love to hear it. Trolls, we're waiting for your asses. Yeah?
So we can kick them?
Exactly. Verbally, always. Because we are gentlemen
Peace-loving
people.
Peace-loving.
And that's it, okay? We'll see you in the next episode.
May our God be with you, as always.
Indeed. Bye.
Bye.